Prepare for the arrival of the most vicious, most vile, most violent competitor in WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, Samoa Joe!
In his WrestleMania debut, he defeated Rey Mysterio in 1 minute.
That's because even at the Showcase of Immortals, Samoa Joe doesn't get paid by the hour. The bigger the stage, the more brutal the beating for Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is here to guarantee that a fight will break out. Yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but it'll be decisive. Limitless!
And his opponent from Wichita Falls, Texas, weighing in at 320 pounds, Keith Lee!
I actually spoke to Keith Lee. I said, what makes you limitless? Why this nickname? And he said to me, I'm not bound by the perceptions of others. If I can do it, if I can dream it, it will be accomplished.
That's right! Yeah! An intellectual annihilator on the microphone, but an absolute athlete inside the ring. Arms like sledgehammers, chest like a brick wall, Keith Lee will run anyone over.
Just look at the face of Samoa Joe. That brooding intensity he brings with him to the ring is pretty intimidating.
Samoa Joe is a cold and calculating individual. He's probably spent all day leading up to this match concocting new and disturbing ways to dismantle his opponent.
Joe approaches all of his matches with an icy confidence, and he looks more than ready to get down to business here tonight.
And on the other side is Keith Lee, a competitor who firmly believes in fair play inside the ring. So we'll see how far that gets him tonight.
I admire Keith Lee's sense of sportsmanship, and don't you dare mistake it for weakness. Lee may always play fair, but he also holds nothing back once the bell rings.
For a guy who weighs in at over 300 pounds, Keith Lee has staggering agility and speed. How does that unique mix of athleticism and power help him in the ring tonight?
It makes him tough to plan against. It's easy to come up with counters for speed or strength, but it's not easy to think up ways to work around both. So if Lee uses both size and strength in tandem, he'll be unstoppable.
And a reversal by Joe.
Right across the face.
And it's turned around on Lee.
A blitz of strikes from Samoa Joe. And even after that, Joe still has that blank, calculating look on his face.
I don't know. I think he cracked a little bit of a smile for a second. Ooh.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
An unrelenting attack here on Lee.
Lee needs to weather this storm.
Stomping down.
Keith Lee gets out of the way.
He went right into that turnbuckle. Up top! The nail in the coffin! Muscle buster!
Lee's down. Lee may be out. Samoa Joe looking to cap off this match.
Muscle buster from Joe.
That is why Joe is so feared.
And the cover for the win.
This is it!
1,
Oh, just a 2 count that time.
Don't turn out the lights just yet.
And he said, you're not getting me with that this time. What a headbutt.
Vicious.
He switches it back around.
Look at this, going counter for counter. Tossed into the corner. Joe setting it up. This one's about over. Muscle buster.
That one has to end this.
Makes the cover.
2, 3.
And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Samoa Joe.
This was as dominant a win as I've ever seen, guys.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.